This should be a good race. Italy usually is. 27 laps ahead of us. It's lights out. And away we go. It's a good start from our pole sitter. Denny Boy doesn't get a great start. He's side by side with Melvin, who is challenging on the first lap. He tries to get past. There's contact, and there's a few cars off behind. That is the McLaren going backwards, reversing as he's been hit round, and he spun around at the start. It's not a good start from him. There's a few cars off behind as well, and it's side by side between the McLaren for an instant. And now we go down towards the second chicane. And the Racing Point's been tapped around, and he's spun around on the exit, and he's also collected a Ferrari, a bit of the Ferrari, maybe the front wing as well, and that's a horrific start for Dennis as the Ferrari pushes his way past the McLaren and almost goes straight into the Tech Pro barriers there as the McLaren gets a good exit. Will it be enough to try to fight back at the Ferrari? It will be. He tries to go around the outside, and he does. He gets past the Ferrari, down towards the Ascari. And he's got that place. Absolute carnage into turn one. It's side by side between Denny Boy and Melvin. Melvin's got the inside of Parabolica. He gets a good exit, good launch out of Parabolica. Will it be enough to get past Denny Boy? Not quite, but down the straight they go. It's 3 wide there between the Williams Red Bull and the Mercedes. The Mercedes just is ahead. Denny Boy fighting for his life here as Melvin comes out third best as he's lost a position to the Williams as well as we go through the long right-hander. It's a great start from Mifa, and we've got yellow flags. Oh, and that is the Ferrari getting launched into the air, and that is a big crash, and it is Flex Meester who got launched in the air. And we've seen a car airborne before, and we see one again today, and there is a virtual safety car, and his entire front wing is gone. After contact with the Williams, he gets absolutely launched. Down the straight, here comes the McLaren to the left-hand side, down towards Parabolica, and he's got that move done before Parabolica, and the Haas just can't fight back. It's a decent overtake. Looked a bit easy, but nonetheless, he gets past. As now Denny Boy drops behind Melvin, and it's side by side down the straight. And the Haas can't fight back with DRS. He could fight back in Parabolica, but he fights back now. Can the McLaren go down the inside? No. And the Haas has got that place. And he is defending for his life, but here comes the McLaren because he's gotten all out of shape on the curbs. And the McLaren gets past the Haas. Down the straight to the left-hand side. That was a very aggressive move there around the outside, and he's got that place. A little bit of a lockup. The AlphaTauri gets past. Oh, and there's contact as well between the two McLarens, and they're both off. Especially S37, who is losing a place to his teammate there, and almost lost a place to Reuter. Oh, he's gone wide as well, and that allows the AlphaTauri to get past. They're side by side towards turn one. And the Haas has got that move done on the AlphaTauri. Can the AlphaTauri fight back? He can a little bit, but it's no use. Down the straight, he's got that nice slipstream. He goes to the right-hand side, and he sails past with DRS. And he's got that move done before the corner. Oh, he's gone off the track, and that is Dorito going off the track there. And again, he goes wide, and he's lost the rear end a little bit, but keeps it in a straight line. That will not help him out very much as he's gone off the track. Towards the Ascari. Those soft compound tires are looking not very good as he goes wide, and he's lost around, and he's spun into the barriers, and he sails across the track, and he's knocked that front wing off. And we've seen him struggle before, and he goes off in a big way there as he goes onto the track just as the Red Bull's going past. Luckily, there is ghosting turned on as he has to reverse back onto the track, and he's lost the entire front wing. Wow. We've seen another crash. Oh, and that is Dorito again going off. and it looks like he spun. So really struggling today. Dorito, as you can see, those tires are very dirty there. As another car is off, and that is Nick in the Ferrari. And he has to reverse, and luckily there's no rear wing damage in this game, or else he would be absolutely destroying that as his teammate gets past him, and so does the other Ferrari-powered car in the Alfa Romeo. Through the chicane, it's side by side between the Racing Point and the Red Bull. And you know what you get when you have both those cars? Well, that's right. You get a bullseye. Around the outside goes the Red Bull, trying to get past. But it's no use because Yaragos has got that move. Down the straight, he's got DRS. He goes to the right-hand side, and he gets past the Haas before Ascari. Oh, and there's a car off, and that is Dorito. Again, we see Dorito struggling as he's gone off on those hard compound tires twice. It's side by side, and he's got that move done. Yaragos getting past the Alfa Romeo. Can the Alfa Romeo fight back? Yes, he can. He's going to go down the inside into the next chicane, and he's got that move done ahead of Yaragos. On the exit, can Yaragos fight back? He's going to try into the Lesmos. He goes down the inside. That's a great move if he can pull it off. And they're still side by side. On the exit, Yaragos gets ahead of the Alfa Romeo. Can the Alfa Romeo fight back? Yes, he can. Towards Ascari. He's going to go to the left-hand side. He will take the inside line for Ascari. And he's got that move done. What a battle that was. Is he going to send it down the inside? Yes, he is. Oh, there's contact there as well. As he turned in very late, he might get a penalty for that, but that's a nice move. Down towards Ascari. He goes to the left-hand side and gets past into the braking zone. Yaragos finally getting past the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo's fighting back. A few corners earlier, Yaragos got that move done. And a few corners later, the Alfa Romeo's fighting back around the outside at turn 2. But he just can't get that move done. He will have to wait a little bit longer. Can he get that overspeed on Yaragos? Maybe go down the inside at turn 5. And there's a bit of contact there between the Haas and the McLaren as they're side by side, both on hard compound tires, and the Haas gets ahead of the McLaren there. Through the Lesmos they go. Can he get a good exit out of the second Lesmo to maybe catch up to the Haas? No, he can't, and he cuts the corner completely there. Down the straight they go. He will have DRS. Can he close up? Can he go for possibly a move? Possibly a very opportunistic move. No, he brakes just a fraction of it earlier than the car in front, but he gets a good exit here. He's got a lot of speed, and he will have DRS on the next straight there, and he goes to the left-hand side. Can he get past into Parabolica? He goes around the outside, and there's contact there as well. They're side by side through Parabolica. This is a great battle as the Haas gets pushed wide and the McLaren stays ahead. Well, gets ahead there, but here comes the Haas. Can the Haas maybe get ahead? And that is the Red Bull of Tim, who is spun at Ascari, and he's gone off, and he's knocked out front wing as well. And there's contact there between the McLaren and the Haas. This is a great battle between these two drivers, as around the outside at the long right-hander goes the McLaren, and the Haas has got that inside, and he's fighting for his life into the braking zone. He's got the inside line, and they're still side by side. He goes under the gravel a little bit, and that allows the Haas to stay ahead of him. What a battle this is turning out to be, and what a race this is turning out to be. We have got yellow flags, and that is because two cars are off. It is Dorito once again going off, and this time Nick as well. He might have collected. Dorito has, and it's been a two-car collision there. As it's down the inside, and goes the Mercedes, and the Williams goes off the track, and the Mercedes gets past. Oh, we got a safety car, and we've got a safety car for Tim, who has gone off, and that looks like a very big accident into the wall. He's gone, and that looks very nasty indeed, and I hope he's okay. Let's see the replay going towards Ascari. He might have lost the rear end on the exit of Ascari, but we'll see. Oh, he just goes wide, and that's a hefty whack.
That looked bad. Are you all right? Let me know.
And that is a very damaged Red Bull. He's got control of the restart. Get on my fast. He's quite experienced at leading. Will he catch everyone napping? He's already gone. I think he's caught Melvin napping a little bit. Has anyone else caught in the car in front napping? Or maybe the car behind? We'll see, going down towards turn 1. It's side by side, possibly behind, as there's a bit of contact there, as they all get through cleanly, and there's a Mercedes that has maybe gone a little bit wide at turn 1. It's side by side between the Mercedes and the McLaren, it looks like there. We've got yellow flags. That's just because a lot of people are making contact there, as it's a safety car restart, and it's still side by side between the McLaren and the Mercedes. Two Mercedes-powered cars in 2021. The McLaren will be very, very soon. As off the track goes the Ferrari, as it's side by side through the Lesmos there between the Ferrari and the Ferrari and the Mercedes. Is down the inside goes the Williams, and he's got that place done and dusted on the McLaren. But can the McLaren fight back? Possibly. He tries to go to the right-hand side. This will be very interesting. Going into Scari, he brakes just a fraction of a bit later than the McLaren, and he stays ahead. But down the straight we go, and that is the Haas, and that's gone a bit wide there. Oh, we've got a virtual safety car, and it is because Nick has possibly crashed out behind. Wow, another one. Whoa, the Renault just stays ahead of him. On the exit of Ascari, can he get him back? They all go through cleanly through Ascari. Well, I say cleanly, that was not cleanly. And spewing across the track, that is the Haas going backwards, and he has hit the wall, and he's lost part of his front wing, and he's gotten going again, luckily. But that was a very big accident there, as he lost his rear end on the exit of Ascari. Oh, there's a few cars off as well at turn 1. Crucially, the Racing Point is off as well. As to the inside goes to, oh no, there's a crash, and that is a big off, and there's 3 cars involved, and that is a very big crash, and it's a virtual safety car. Wow, that was very, very big, and it might have been 4 cars, and it was 4 cars, as you can see the McLaren off there as well. That was a very big accident, and it is a virtual safety car. Let's see the replay on the McLaren towards the long right-hander. Oh, as you can see, it's already happening in front of him, and he tries to get out of the way, loses the rear end, and almost flips around. As you can see, that tire caught underneath the car. Oh, he's lost the rear end and straight off the track, and he hits the wall as well on those intermediate compound tires, which is very strange. But once again, Dorito hitting the wall. Once again, Dorito struggling. He's lucky if he doesn't have damage, and he doesn't have damage, but he will have to pit to switch those tires to slick tires. Only a few laps left, so he can go on to the soft compound tires if he does have a soft compound tire. He's lost the rear end, and he's been hit in the rear as well. Is that damage for possibly Melvin? As there's yellow flags for him as he waits for everyone to come past, and he got hit in the rear. Maybe Melvin has damage, and that will really hinder him for the rest of this Grand Prix to try to catch up to get on my fast. Let's see the onboard of Melvin going towards Parabolica. No, he spun around, and oh, that's just poor. He got collected there, and that's big damage to the left-hand side of his front wing. Oh, and he's gone off again. Dorito once again going off the track and into the gravel on those medium compound tires. Side by side between the two Red Bull teams. And on this occasion, the AlphaTauri gets passed. Down the straight, he's closing up, but so is the Mercedes behind. The Mercedes goes to the right-hand side and flies past both of them, maybe. The Racing Point and the Mercedes, 2 Mercedes-like cars going side by side. Now it's the 3 Mercedes-powered cars going on a battle, and he's gotten pushed off the track, and that's poor. And as the Williams gets pushed off the track, that will end his reign. He's led from start to finish, pulled to victory in his first ever MRL race. He wins. Get on my Floss takes a very dominant victory. The championship leader having a horrific race as he places 5th, and that is not very many points for him, as now he's got a new competitor in this league. Well then, Alfa Romeo have made a lot of driver switches in the past few weeks. Well, it seems like this is the right move for them as they pick up Get On My Foss, who takes a brilliant pull to victory for him. And what a race it was. Among the carnage, he is the one who comes out on top. Well then, Get On My Foss wins the race from Dave. Then comes Melvin, then comes the McLaren, then comes Denny Boy, who placed 2nd in this race, but due to penalties, he got moved down to 5th. Then comes the other Mercedes, 2 Mercedes, 5th and 6th, respectively. That good guy Mon in the Williams takes 7th place. Then comes Yargos. Then comes the Williams and then the Renault of Oscar, who got switched from Alfa Romeo to Renault there. And then comes Flex Meeser in 11th, just missing out on points.